All right, guys, welcome back to the Dead Pundits Society. As you can see, we're joined with Jake as usual, and as also today we have the voice of reason, as he likes to call himself, Julian. So
Mr.
today we're going to be
Objectivity.
doing, yeah, exactly. Today we're going to be doing another tier list. This time we're going to be looking at center backs, obviously kept within the last 30, 35 years. And yeah, I'm excited for this, and I think there'll be quite some interesting takes from certain members of this panel. So yeah, without further ado, we can get started.
So first off is Barzagli, yeah?
Yeah, so Barzagli, it's tough. I mean, what do you guys think? Straight off the bat, I'm thinking like tier five, you know? What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
honestly, I don't have much knowledge. I just knew he was an Italian national, played for Juve during that incredible stretch, right,
Mm,
where they won, I don't know, like 10 Series in a row, something like that. I didn't follow too much, so I'll honestly give the floor to you and to you, Pablo and Jake. You probably know
yeah.
more, but I wouldn't put him in three and above. That's what all I'll
Yeah.
say. I just
I
Yeah.
mean,
don't know enough
just
about
yeah, just off the bat as an Italian, I would definitely. I mean, he's definitely has accolades, as you said. Like, he won nine straight leagues. I think seven with Juventus because he wasn't there for the last couple. He also won the World Cup with Italy, but he wasn't really a central player in that World Cup. So I'd definitely say he's the weaker of some other Italian center backs that are coming up. So yeah, I'd probably say high tier five, maybe low tier four. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. The thing is, we've got some other not only Italian center backs coming up on this list, but specifically Italian Juventus center backs, who I think kind of stood out more than him during that tenure. That's not to say he
Definitely.
wasn't a good player. I think it would be wrong to put him any lower than table five, but I just don't think he reaches the same level of quality as some of these other guys because the competition is tough.
Yeah, maybe as a just to set
that.
a
Smack him
benchmark,
on,
just to
smack him on
set a benchmark.
five.
Let's put him in table five for now, and then we can just see.
Yeah,
All right, next Jerome Boateng. So this is an interesting one because I think he had like 3 or 4 years where I feel like he was one of the top center backs in Europe, but then he kind of fell off after. He also wasn't really a young starter. He was a bit of a late bloomer in that sense. So I find it kind of hard to place him. I would say I'm gonna get crucified for this, but I say he's behind Barzagli personally.
No, dude.
no, no, no,
I
no, no,
don't
no,
agree.
no
I
chops,
don't agree, dude.
no chops,
The Jerome
bro.
Boateng
Treble
was like,
winning,
yeah,
like
I'll let you
treble
cook,
winning
Julian.
World Cup. No, maybe not World Cup winning.
Yeah, he won the
Maybe.
World Cup in
He did
2014
win the
though,
Bro,
World
then
Cup
Jerome.
yeah, no
2014.
fucking
Yeah.
chance, bro. That's some
Yeah.
Italian subjectivity right there. That's outrageous, bro.
The
But
jump
I
between the
don't think he's a
last tier
lot
list.
above Barzagli though. Like I think he's like pretty close, man.
I
Maybe slightly
dude,
above,
No,
but I wouldn't
I'm
put him in
putting
like
him
no,
tier three.
no, no.
I'm putting
He's
him
two-time treble winner. Two-time
yeah,
treble
I was
winner.
gonna
He's
say
that.
he's lowest table four, and I think he actually has a case to be table three. Just like his career at Bayern was crazy, but
Yeah,
also his national team like
yeah,
accolades. I mean,
yeah.
like
I'm put at
I gotta
least
give him
three. At
respect.
least three. I'm sorry. At least
At
three.
least
I
three.
would
I was
say
At
saying at
least
most
three.
three. We
But I don't
gotta.
think he
I would
wasn't
say
like
I
a
would
key,
say
but he wasn't a key part in that last treble. Like he barely played.
bro, no, I think he was. Okay, let me just check. If he started that final, he's going tier three at least. If he didn't, he's out.
How is that? No, we can't bring it down to that. I definitely agree with Julian that he's higher than Barzagli. I like I
I would say tier four. Like he's a classic tier four center back. Like he had like a 4 or 5 year prime, but then other than that, he
well,
wasn't great.
no, he was good,
Uh,
man. He was good for a long stretch. He's like a stalwart in
let's
the Germany
go.
side as well. I
I don't even think he's the best German center back on this list, personally.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
would
so either. That
agree with
doesn't
that,
mean
but
that
we're
like
getting
he
into that.
doesn't warrant
Yeah.
a third place. You're just comparing it
All
with
right.
What if
Anyway,
we,
let's
Julian,
go.
what if we put him four for now and then we revise the list? That's something Pablo and I did before. We
all
can
right,
move
all
Yeah,
right,
people
all right.
around.
I would say Bonucci. What do you guys
Bro, he
think? I'll
did
let you
start.
guys
He
start.
did start. Sorry. He did
Okay,
start.
we'll hike him up to third
Let's
then.
put him
Well,
up to
Yes,
three.
thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
What
Bonucci,
do
I'll
we
say
think of
this.
Bonucci?
I
Benucci
love
was
this.
top
We
five.
don't even have to cut this, dude. This is so chaotic. It's
Yeah,
it's great. I'm just gonna say Bonucci off the rip. I'm going table three as well. I
yeah.
think
Honestly,
Bonucci.
happy with
I
that.
feel
Well,
like he's
how are
more of a
you?
table two kind of
Oh,
guy,
No,
wait,
no.
personally.
man, look.
Let me explain why. I think the table one and the table two, Pablo. Like if we put him there now, I think he'll be outclassed as we go further down
Yeah,
the list.
I agree. I agree.
I put a lot of value on some of these like
Bro,
defenders that
I would
played in the
say,
90s and 2000s, but
I'd put him
I would
above. I'd put
say
him above Boateng though.
So I
Yes.
would no, I would say he's on par with Boateng. He is just an Italian,
No, I
an Italian version of Boateng. He's technically better, but if we're ranking, I think if we take in all the counts, Bonucci, better defender, no question. Who had the better career? I think Boateng.
Bonucci.
so I'm I want to put him
That
above just because, and let me argue. We'll break the deadlock since there's three of us. I think Pablo will agree. Part of the reason I put him above is although his like international career isn't as crazy as Boateng's, Bonucci's peak was insane. Like when he was at the prime of his career, I think he genuinely had a case for being like a top three, top four center back in the world.
I think so as well. I think there's that one year, maybe he's even the best center back in the world. Like that 2016-ish era
Yeah.
where like Man City wanted to sign him for like 60 million euros or
you know,
something. Like he was Boateng hasn't had that kind of aura around him, you know. So yeah. Anyway, Sol Campbell, I think he's bottom tier one, top tier two. I mean, Sol Campbell's incredible.
Put him that high.
tier
What do you guys
two.
think?
I would probably put him around the same as Benucci and Boateng, like a
I was
tier,
gonna
Yeah,
say as well.
fair
like
enough. Okay,
I
maybe
know
yeah.
I'd put him above Bonucci and Boateng to be fair, because I
really,
Like top of tier three, I think that's pretty fair for Sol Campbell.
really.
dude, he was good, man. He was
No, for
really
sure,
good.
for
He
He
sure.
was
was
good
like
for
at one
Spurs
point
and
he
then he went
was
to Arsenal.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
he
also
was like one of the best
Invincibles,
center backs in the league.
Invincibles.
Yeah.
That is true. All right, yeah,
Anyway, let's put him above Bonucci for now, and then we can just revise if necessary. The
yeah.
next one, I mean, it's hard. It's hard for
Can
Cannavaro
I tackle
because
this?
yeah,
Because I
go
don't
for
want to be
it.
accused. I want to tackle it first so that I don't get accused of biased. I think Cannavaro, as much as like I've spoken about this on the podcast before, and I said I think he like I don't think he deserved the Ballon d'Or that he got, and I'll stand by that. With that said, I think he's a table two defender. That's where I would put him. I think he's better than the guys we have in table three. I think that prime was pretty nuts.
Yeah,
Especially,
for
I also
sure.
give him credit because he was only a meter 76. I got to give him a little bit of credit for that. So I'd put him table two. That's my opinion.
I would
Yeah,
agree with that. I think he's
happy with
table
that.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie
All right.
Carragher,
Dude, I want to kick this one off too. I'm sorry,
go for it.
fucking table six off the rip, but like his legacy gets kind of inflated by the fact that he's very much in the media, and like in the public eye.
Yeah,
But as a
agreed.
defender, man, he was not a like he was like an okay, like good center back, but he was never a star center back.
Yeah, he was a solid center back, but not nothing more than that. Like I mean, there's that quote from Benitez where they're like, if you had Gerrard and Carragher now, how much would they go for? And Benitez said 200 million, 180 for Gerrard and 20 for Carragher. And that just kind of sums up the
Yeah.
quality of the player, you know?
I don't know. Is table six harsh? That's where
No,
I would
Uh,
go.
what do you
honestly, I'm
think,
happy with
Julian? I
this.
mean, you're also a Prem fan, so do you think
Yeah,
that's an
honestly,
accurate
I'm happy
rating?
with him. I think that like you're right about the inflated legacy. I think it's an inflated legacy because of like his punditry on CBS and
And he
all that.
won
But
the
honestly,
Champions League, but he wasn't
he
like an
did, but it
integral
wasn't
player
him.
in
He didn't
that.
win,
Like
bro. If you're a center back and you concede three goals in the Champions League final, and then your team has to score three, I mean, I'm sorry, that does like you played no part in that comeback, So I'm
Yeah,
happy with him.
he kind of underperformed with England as well, when he had the
Yeah, I
chance.
mean
So I would say,
England's England, right? Regardless,
What are we saying? Yeah, what do we think about Carvalho? Maybe you take it first, Jake, since you're a
No,
Chelsea
no,
I
fan.
want to take this. I
I
want to
just
take this
kicked
because
two off. I want to
I
go
want the voice of
last because
objectivity. Objectivity.
yeah, I want to hear your opinions first and then I'll
Yeah,
counter
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I think right. He was uh one of the centerpieces for that Mourinho side, where I mean, yeah, defensively, just a behemoth. So I think just because he played that integral role, plus, I mean, he must have also been part of that Portugal side that went to the finals, right, or semifinals.
Yeah, Euro 2004, they
Yeah,
got to the
year
Yeah,
final.
2004. Yeah.
and I think he was a key part of that Chelsea backbone in a time where the Chelsea defense, I mean, was that crazy statistic where like they were undefeated at home for I don't know how long, like I think
Mm,
Super Bowl. I can't remember the stat off the top of my head, but
15 goals. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, without a doubt, I would say minimum tier three for me, like on the same boat as
All right.
Campbell, Gucci, and Boateng.
Yeah,
That's
I would say around tier three. I'd put him like above Boateng for sure. Maybe below Sol Campbell. Probably also above Bonucci. I don't know. Like I think it's close though between those three, like Campbell, Carvalho, and
Well,
Bonucci.
Firstly, I'm very happy that you guys have said table three or tier three. I thought you were gonna put him lower than that, and I was ready to be his lawyer and defend him in court. Not only because of the Chelsea seasons, obviously the record that I think will never be broken for Chelsea's
Yeah, the
defensive record
15
in
goals.
04, 05, but also for Porto. Like he was part of that Porto team before he went to Chelsea. Um,
Good point.
I think he's above. My personal opinion is he's above everyone we currently have there, but I recognize I might have slight Chelsea bias, but I definitely think he's table three.
You think
Okay,
he's
yeah.
above Sol Campbell?
I think
No,
he I
Pablo,
think
did you
he
not hear that? He said he's above everyone on the
no,
table.
sorry,
No,
everyone in table
everyone tier
three. Everyone
three.
in table
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
three.
okay, okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
I'm
no. He's
happy.
not above Cannavaro. I'm not
Yeah, I'm happy
crazy.
putting
No.
him above everyone tier three.
Well,
Yeah,
just because
sure.
like the back-to-back Chelsea seasons, the Portugal career, like he
Yeah.
also played for Real Madrid. I mean, he was part of that Porto team that won the Champions League. Like you got to give him
No,
his
I agree with
plaudits.
that. I mean, also the 15 goal season, I mean, that's an insane achievement. I think you need to hold that into high regard. Like doing that consistently for 38 games is not easy.
In the Prem,
Yeah,
man, where everyone was goal merchants. Everyone was
exactly.
goal merchants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next one, well, I
Bonucci.
mean,
Sorry, Chiellini.
Chiellini. I am quite biased, so I'm gonna let one of you kick it off, and then I'll counter if needed.
Honestly, I think same for me. Him and Benucci had pretty much identical careers. So for me, I'm putting them on par
Dude,
because I can't
I
distinguish them.
I gotta disagree with you, Julian. I would put Chiellini table two, man. I think like
What?
Yeah,
yeah.
Chiellini is one of the best defenders of our generation, without a
Dude,
doubt. I mean,
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, 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 bro.
like
I
he was
think
at Juventus for 18 years. He won the Euros with Italy, pulled back Saka's shirt. That was an iconic moment
That was
in
not the
football
first
history.
argument to go
But
I'm
you
sorry.
know,
I'm sorry, but like I don't think he was a good enough center back because I mean in that complete like domestic dominance, right? Didn't win anything in the Champions League. And for me, as a defender, right, like that is that's a key point, right? You
dude.
need to lead your
yeah,
team to
but
Champions League
I
Ronaldo
glory.
didn't win a Champions League at Juve. That's such a bad argument.
no. I mean, that's also the wrong counter argument to use. The more valid argument to use is, dude, he was going up against prime, well, second prime Barcelona and prime Real Madrid. Like that was a
Yeah.
crazy
No, but
time to
still,
win
I'm sorry.
Champions League.
If you say he's had a career for 18 years, right, and he was incredible at Juve, and he didn't get a sniff in the Champions League, like I'm sorry.
He
For
didn't get
me,
a
No, that's
sniff.
not
He
true.
was
He
in
went to
two
the final,
finals.
man.
bro, but you, as you said, bro, it was Barcelona in the finals, right? Like
It
they
was
got absolutely
Barcelona
wiped,
and
like
yeah,
3-0, Real
they
Madrid
also played Real
4-0.
Madrid in the knockout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So like,
that 2015 Champions League final, any club that played that Barcelona would have probably
Would have
lost,
lost.
right?
I
So like
agree.
okay,
it,
yeah, fair
the
enough,
100%.
and
fair enough.
2017, like any club that would have played that Real Madrid would have lost. So I can't really hold it against him.
No,
So
fair enough. But all the
here,
other seasons, right? Like wasn't even near. Like who?
No, I mean,
Like
let me
here's the
just make.
yeah.
I think this argument will dispel any doubts, right? Like in 2021, Italy won the Euros. Look how bad Italy is right now. One of the main reasons Italy won the Euros in 2021 is because Giorgio Chiellini had his last good games as a football player and like dragged us through that tournament, right? Like we wouldn't have won that tournament without people like Chiellini performing.
But
So
I would say
And
it
he was
wasn't
old.
like it wasn't just Chiellini, right? It was also Belushi. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Chiellini is a bad defender. I'm not saying Chiellini is a bad defender. But like to say that he's like top
but
14 of all time for me, I just think that the
Dude, I think he is though. Like
the thing is, Chiellini is definitely the superior defender of Bonucci and Barzagli. That's like not a
I
controversial
think
fact.
outside of a couple Italians that we have coming up on the list, I think he's cemented his case easily as like a top five Italian center back of all time. And considering Italy's like thing is producing center backs, that's a pretty insane. Like I got to
Yeah,
give him credit for that.
I would agree. I would put him at the let's put him at the bottom of tier two for now, and then we can see if there are better players.
Julian's
We'll
contesting it.
downgrade him. You know?
Here's one thing. I will not to spend too much time on the Chiellini, but you know how much I love Carvalho and how highly I was rating him. The thing is,
yeah,
like, as highly as I rate Carvalho, dude, Chiellini's career was so long. Like Pablo said, 18 years. Granted, even if some of those were him being young or him being old,
yeah,
that's still
yeah.
over 10,
No, it is.
11,
It
12
is.
years of being at like the peak of European football. I got to give him credit for that.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Next,
100%. I don't want to
Ivan
downgrade.
Cordoba. Sorry, Julian. Go ahead.
No. I'm not to continue. I'm happy with him being in table two for now.
Ivan Cordoba. I mean, table six. I would say. I mean, I don't
Bro,
know. Like,
I'll be honest. I don't even know the guy.
He did play
I
for
gotta be honest.
Inter for a long
Wait, oh,
Yeah.
time.
Corluka. Is that the
No,
Croatian
no,
dude?
no, 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 no.
No.
Ivan Cordoba. He's
No.
he's a he's a Colombian center back. He played for Inter for 12 years, right? So he played for a long time for Inter, and he was in their
No.
treble-winning side in 2010. But he wasn't like the best.
What?
He wasn't even the best. It's Inter center back in that treble-winning side. Like two of them are
I would
coming
agree
up
with
that were
that.
better than him. So
Oh,
I would be happy putting him in table six personally.
I
that's
just
wrong.
genuinely, maybe this is like showing a lack of knowledge, but I just don't know that much about him. Like
Same.
I
Same.
gotta
I mean,
go based off what you're saying,
yeah,
Pablo.
I
Is
would
he
say
better
I'd
or
put
worse
him. No,
than?
I think he's probably below Carragher just because Carragher was at least Inter's captain, right? So I think that needs to count for something.
Yeah. You mean
And
Liverpool's captain?
while we're on the topic, I'm sorry, but Dante is getting shifted to table
Yeah,
six
yeah.
as well.
No,
Bottom
there's
of
no
table
question.
six, I would say.
No
Yeah,
Yeah,
question.
like
like
it's
No
just
don't,
kind
question.
of
no
why is he
disrespect,
even
man.
here?
Good
Let's
center
move on
back.
to the next one. Let's move on to the next
Yeah,
one.
all
I don't
right,
want to waste
fair.
time.
Rio,
All right, I'm
Rio.
just gonna.
Okay,
Can I kick us off here? Because I want to let
go for
Julian
it.
respond. Obviously, he's a United fan. Rio, I'm not accepting lower than table two, and I think he's like high table two. I don't think he's table one, and I think we'll get into that breakdown later.
No, I
But
agree.
yeah, that was where I would put him.
Yeah.
I think he's. Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't put him above Cannavaro necessarily, but
No,
Dude,
you
maybe
I'd
put him
put him.
I
up.
don't
He's
know.
definitely. Oh, I don't know. I think he's above Cannavaro, but
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I won't make any
Wait,
more.
no, what do
what do
you
you? No,
mean?
no.
Like,
What do you think?
Well,
You're the
okay,
United fan.
obviously, right, United fan, right? Like him and Vidic for me of like the icons. But yeah, thing is, right? He was also, yeah, I would say between Chiellini and Cannavaro, just because Cannavaro did win the World Cup.
And a
Right?
Ballon
Maybe I
d'Or.
place too much emphasis. I think technically, right, in terms of like Rio Ferdinand was a Rolls Royce of a defender, man. I mean, my goodness. But like I would be happy putting him between Chiellini and Cannavaro for now.
Dude,
Just
yeah, fair. We can put him there since you both agree on that. I think he has a very strong case to be above Cannavaro, but
yeah,
I don't. I'm not like appalled at it. I get it for international resume. Got to give him
yeah.
his plaudits.
what do we say about Diego Godin is a tough one, man, because there were like a few years where he was on fire,
Yeah.
but
Atletico, man.
Dude, I
I
think.
honestly, yeah.
Uh, no, go ahead, Pablo. Go ahead.
I honestly don't think I can. I think he goes like below Boateng. Like that might sound harsh, man, but like over a career, like I don't think his career was as good as Boateng's, and I don't think he was as good. He was a great defender though. Like he was like a poor man's Chiellini. That's the way that I kind of view
Yeah.
Godin.
Yeah.
Well, that's a crazy. I agree with the table three placement. I don't agree with that describing that description of him, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm also thinking like I mean Atletico, right? Like that spell defensively, I mean just completely insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Um
was the center of that
yeah,
terrorist football. So
but he
yeah,
had
yeah.
kind of a
it's
short
true.
prime, if I
He
could
did.
say so. Like
He
that's the
did.
thing,
Yeah,
right? Like his prime was
yeah.
like 5 years long compared to like compared to Rio's prime that was like 10 years long or something at least.
No, it's
Like
true.
it's
It's true.
He's
it's.
still playing now, though, isn't he?
I think
I think
so, but
so.
he's not playing in a
He's
competitive
not. He's not. He's
league.
retired. He's retired
And
now.
also he
Oh,
he
he's
went to
retired? Oh,
Inter
fair.
in 2018 he went to Inter and he still wasn't he was pretty like in his prime and he was really poor at
Yeah.
Inter, so I kind of hold that against him a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys are right. Yeah.
What are
yeah.
we saying
Let's
about
put him there.
Matt's
Let's put him there.
Hummels?
Um, who wants to tackle this first?
You saw
I,
Julian.
almost, baby. World Cup winning center back. Obviously was not perceived as such of a Judas as Mario Götze, obviously. I think Mario Götze paved the way for him, obviously going from Russia um, to Bayern. But obviously, I think had a successful stint at Dortmund, right? Won the league twice, part of that Jurgen Klopp era, if I'm not wrong. Went to Bayern, obviously had a very successful spell there. Then proceeded to go back to Russia and was still pretty consistent there too. And I think he was a really good center back. If I look at the list now, personally, he's between tier three and tier four.
Oh,
Maybe a solid tier four. That's me.
okay. I agree. I was gonna say table tier three, and honestly, I was gonna put him above Boateng, man. But maybe I'm
I was
curious
gonna
to
say
hear.
exactly that. Put him above Boateng, behind Bonucci. I mean,
Did
obviously Mats Hummels had a long career. He was great. He also played for Roma for a season. Wasn't really good for us like the last season of his career, but he was I think he was better than Boateng in that German national team. He was key to their victory in 2014.
Yeah,
And yeah, just a great player all around.
yeah,
I agree with that. I think he had a great career. He's like one of the standout center backs when you think of Bundesliga, right? I think he's one of
yeah,
the first ones that comes to mind, and that speaks to his legacy alone. I
yeah.
also think Pablo's got a weird agenda against Boateng. I don't know what's going on with that, but I
I
agree in
mean,
this
yeah,
case. So
yeah,
But if you're not careful,
yeah.
he's gonna go above Benucci, bro. That's
no,
all I'm
I think
saying.
that's too far.
What we were saying about Sami Hyypiä, I would say table six, right above Dante. Like it's great position for him.
Dude, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, who invited blood to the party? Like, I'm putting him table six, man. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
Yeah,
say.
honestly, I wanted to make a case for him, but I don't think I could even try if I
I
wanted
put
to.
him above Dante though. I think he's better than
Yeah,
Dante.
Like, I don't
yeah,
mean to violate him. I know he's a good player and he's like
yeah,
like a relatively known name, but I just don't see, I don't know. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Ledley King, I think is tough because he had a really good career when when his knees were I think his knees were
yeah.
like
I
messed
don't
up,
know.
right? But
Yeah,
he
I
was
don't.
amazing for a
His
bit. But I think
peak.
he's like I'd say he's like table four or table five, right? Because his peak was
No,
good, but
no,
like his
man,
peak wasn't that
Wait, what
long,
are you
man.
gonna say, Julian?
no, no, dude. I'm sorry. He was good, but like nowhere near. Did you say table three?
No, no,
No,
I
it's a
said
four or five, like
Okay,
between four and
I
five.
would say I will put him table five below
yeah,
Barzak. Like
that's
that's
what
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
saying.
put him
That's
below
exactly
Barzagli.
what I was gonna say.
incredible peak, bro. Who's talking about his peak, bro? Nobody's talking about. Sorry, but yeah. Anyways, next one, next
He had a great peak. He's a hero of
one.
No,
FIFA
no,
as
no, no.
well.
He's definitely a table five. He's better than all of these below him, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But all right, Vincent Company. I'm just gonna segue straight into it. Like, this is a tough one to rank, man, because I know our table four is or our tier four is empty. I think it's wrong to put him tier four, but I also
Yeah, that's
don't
so
know.
wrong.
Dude, no, no, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me explain. Like, then in that case, he's table three, but he's definitely not above Carvalho and Sol
Yeah,
Campbell. I don't know. Maybe
yeah.
I'm
I
imagining
don't know.
things, but
Vincent Company, like he was the captain of Man City. He won like 500 Premier League titles. I don't know. Like,
The
yeah,
thing,
you're
are we
right,
underrating
actually.
him here?
but
Maybe I'm
the thing
underrating
is,
him, maybe.
for me personally, I would put him between Hummels and Boateng just because. Don't get me wrong, he was a key part of that side. However, the injuries. Yes, you can say Matt Hummels was
Yeah.
also injury prone, but I would say he had a bit more longevity. Company, right? Bro, as soon as he could like kick in the bucket, he kicked the bucket. You know what I mean? So for me, amazing. Like technically, right? And an integral part, but like some may say a Belgian Boateng. I've
No, you
heard
know
the
what?
grapevines.
You know what? You're right, Pablo. I agree that I was underrating him and that I was disrespectful, but I he can't be higher than tier three. Also
No,
because of
I agree with that. The injuries.
Yeah,
like also the
yeah,
injuries was bad, but the international career, I think like dude, that
yeah,
Belgian team, like
yeah.
everyone kept hyping them up for like 6 years to
Exactly,
win things, and they
exactly.
consistently underperformed. I gotta
Yeah.
tax him a little bit, though.
I mean, fucking
You can make a case he's
Alvaro.
higher
Sorry.
than Hummels. The only thing is
I mean,
Hummels
also,
has
I
nothing.
think I
Yeah.
feel like because of the injuries, he missed key moments of Belgium. Like, I'm not sure, was
Yeah.
he the center back when like Hal Rups and Kanu like spun around and did a
No,
Cruyff turn in
I think it was
2016?
No,
I think he
that
was
was
injured.
Vertonghen and Alderweireld. Yeah.
Alvaro. Yeah,
Yeah, so that brings him down in my view because he wasn't even available, you know?
yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
He's not tier four, but like I got to give Hummels credit also for the international football, and that's why I think he's
Yeah,
good where he is.
yeah.
What are we saying about Koulibaly? Because I feel like Jake and I are gonna have very opposing views on this player.
I can start
You,
it, and then I'll start.
yeah.
You can go, and then we'll get Julian to break it. So obviously, like he was disappointing at Chelsea, like really disappointing. But with that said, I think he was phenomenal at Napoli. But I wouldn't put him higher than tier four, man. Like I think tier four is like the ideal place to put him, just because
I'd agree.
his peak was really good, man. He was an absolute beast in defense, but he just like it didn't last super long outside. I don't know. I'd put him tier four.
I'd put him even tier five, maybe, to be
I would
honest.
put him
Oh,
tier
maybe
five.
I'm overrating him then.
Yeah, I
Okay,
would put him
fair.
tier five personally.
Just because he had a very short peak compared to some of the players that are coming up. So I would say I'd say tier five. I'd put him above Ledley King and below
Yeah,
Barzagli
You
yeah,
put him
I
personally.
agree
below,
with
but
that.
here's the thing is like, but exactly, he probably had a better career, but
But wasn't as
I'm
good.
choosing Peak Koulibaly over Peak
Yeah,
Yeah,
Barzagli
I
every
agree.
day of the
I was
week.
just
Like, and
gonna
it's
say,
not
it's like
even,
what do we do we measure
it
like
depends. Like I value longevity more than peak, but like that
dude, I
kind of
think
if
he's
you
better than
like,
Barzagli, man.
I think
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, you
technically
guys
he
could
is
overrule
better.
me.
Yeah. Okay, we leave him there. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. As long as Lenny King gets pushed further down the list, I'm happy.
What what
And
about
Mike
Aymeric
Laporte,
Laporte?
who wants to start?
Well, I'm
Um,
gonna start. I mean, first of all, he's a snake because he left France to play for Spain. Um, so yeah, but I would say I don't know. He had a decent career, but he went to Saudi very early. I'm putting him tier
yeah,
five personally.
yeah,
What do you guys
same
think?
here, honestly.
Yep.
He was great, like in Atletico. He never reached the same heights at City, right? And
Mm.
yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
So the only thing I'll say about him, we're all in agreement about table five or tier five. I definitely agree with that. The only thing I'll say is even though like I would have loved to see him play for our national team, and that's something I've always said, I do think that's one of the instances where Didier Deschamps kind of messed up because there were like a bunch of chances to call him up when he was younger, and
Yeah,
Deschamps just like continuously passed him over in favor of other players. And so like
yeah.
I can't completely hate him for choosing Spain. Obviously, like I think he's more French than Spanish, but
Yeah.
yeah, anyways. Where do we put him in tier
For sure.
five?
I,
Above
the,
Ledley King, below
Yeah,
yeah,
Barzagli.
yeah.
I would say above Barzagli, just because starting center back, Euros final, right? Won the Euros with Spain.
And the city
I mean,
achievements.
Barzagli won the World Cup though, so
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he didn't
2006,
start that
bro. He
game and
wasn't
he
even
didn't fucking
starting center
dude,
back,
like
and he was part of
did
the
he even
Spain
play in
side
the
that won.
final? I don't think he did
No, I
he?
don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be happy with that to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
There's gonna be a lot of Italian center backs ranked pretty high, so it can't be too
it's true.
greedy.
It's true.
Okay. Can I
Hincapi,
kick off
Hincapi.
huh?
Lucio, it's
This
Lucio.
is
It's not
Oh, it's
Lucio.
Lucio. Oh,
Hincapié.
Can I
sorry.
kick off Lucio because I have
Sure.
Yeah,
opinions on him. Dude,
yeah,
if we're talking about prime Lucio was fucking crazy. Like if you're gonna rate a prime, this guy is one of the ones you have to rate highly, and he has to be and we've got no one in table four yet, but he has to be table three. Like just off of like
Yeah.
how good he was at his peak, I gotta put him at least table three.
Lucio was so good. I mean, I know Julian as a Premier League merchant probably won't know much about him, but he was insane for Bayer Leverkusen, for Bayern Munich, for Inter. Like he
Well, I
was just like
knew.
a beast.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know he was part of the treble winning side, and I know that he was Brazilian. That's about it.
He won yeah, he's one of the best hero cards on FIFA and all of that matters, but I mean he is, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but just being a part of that treble winning side, and also just did
The
he win
question
one
is
with
then
Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, he won the
where
World Cup with Brazil 2002.
Yeah,
yeah, he
2002.
was part of the
I'd put him
2002.
and he was part of the Leverkusen team that lost all three
Exactly.
competitions on the last day. I would put him like honestly maybe even above Bonucci. Like he was a really good player.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, good. I was gonna say I don't think he's above Carvalho, but
yeah.
I
yeah,
think
he
maybe even
was.
Sol Campbell.
So
Like, I don't know.
yeah,
Like
Sol
it's
Campbell. I feel like we're putting too much on it.
You
Okay,
think you want to bring
I
Sol
think,
Campbell
bro. I
down?
think he was great, but he wasn't like immense, bro.
are we
Uh,
downgrading Sol Campbell to tier four? Is that
no, no.
No,
We'll
no,
won't
that's
go as
too
far as that.
far. Like,
We'll just
that's
go.
good. We can
Oh,
put
dude,
Bonucci
this
above him,
next one.
but
This next
David
one.
Luiz? You take it off, Julian.
yeah,
No, I can't. I
okay.
want Jake to kick it off, bro.
I've got him as my background, man. I gotta. I've got him as my background, the absolute joker. I love David Luiz because he's like a fun center back. He's Brazilian. He had this like thing where he was also a good CDM, actually. I think he started in his younger like youth career. He started as a CDM, started playing as a center back, transitioned. Anyways, good player, was actually really good for Chelsea, won the league with Chelsea, left to PSG, came back, was like an essential player. With that said, like I can't put him higher than table five. Like,
Yeah.
I would say like okay, I was also just like doing some research. Also won the Champions League with Chelsea.
was he part of the
Yeah, he did
no.
He
actually.
Oh, you're
was.
I think
right.
he
Yes,
was.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, you're right. He was there.
So I'm
That's
just
true,
thinking like
actually.
he was, and honestly, for all the shithousery, he was a solid center back. Some would even argue. like bro did like no defending, just scored bangers and was just up the pitch, bro, just charging forward, bro. But
He was
honestly,
also part of, sorry to interrupt you. He was part of
no,
he was a
no,
starting center back in the Conte title winning Chelsea team, to be
yeah,
fair.
Yeah, he was also starting center back when Brazil lost 7-1 against Germany, though. So let's not forget.
I would
Without
say,
Thiago Silva,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Thiago Silva didn't play, but yeah.
Did you say table five or table four?
I said table five. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
I'm
better
happy
than
with table five.
Koulibaly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
happy
think
with that.
yeah, maybe he's above Laporte. Like, could that be fair?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see
just
that.
because
I can see
like
that.
Champions League,
Ooh,
Premier
yeah,
League. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I'd put him
exactly,
above
exactly.
yeah, I would.
Yeah, yeah,
So this one, I mean, Pablo, I'll let you kick into it, but I feel like
yeah,
this is
yeah.
a
I'm not even gonna
unanimous
say
table
anything.
I
one,
mean,
right?
I'm just gonna say
this one
the
is I would say the easiest table one I've seen in a while.
yeah,
We'll
yeah,
see where he ranks within table one. I
yeah,
suspect quite highly even there, but
yeah.
what can we say about Maldini that we haven't said? 25 years at AC Milan, one club man, one woman man as well, as he likes to say. He captained Italy for a decade. Didn't win anything with Italy. That was his probably his greatest regret as a footballer. He was so strong that he even went against the Milan Ultras and won. So yeah, great player. Played left back, played center back, handsome man. Just not much more to say really.
I
One of the
know
top Italian players.
I know we're talking about center backs in this list, but I actually think his left back years are becoming sort of underrated in like the scheme of football revisionist history. Like he was really good as a left back, really good. He wasn't just like some scrub. He was very, very good. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, easy table one.
And also a crazy statistic. AC Milan have never won a Champions League without someone called Maldini in their squad. So, yeah, let's see when the next one will be. And he has 5 Champions Leagues, by the way, which before the Real Madrid era was
And
insane.
also like the runner-up ones, I'm also just looking at, man, in crazy, man, like three runners-up. So I mean, in theory,
Yeah.
eight Champions Leagues, bro. Crazy.
Is that? Oh, Rafa Marquez.
Marquez.
Oh, I'd say
Yeah,
like table
so the
five.
thing is, like off the top of my
Ah,
head, right? Like he has a great legacy for that Barca winning
yeah.
team as well. Like in my head, for some reason, I have a very positive association of him.
Oh, he
And
does.
like he really played a key part in that Barcelona back line, right? And so for
Yeah.
like I don't know enough about him to warrant, but I would say he can't be like table six, for example. I maybe a table five kind of guy, but I just don't know.
I
I
don't know. I mean, he has 2 Champions Leagues though, so like that's
That's the
quite a
thing.
lot.
That's the thing is like I'm gonna be honest, when we first saw the image, I didn't recognize him, full transparency to the viewers,
Yeah.
but based off name alone, I mean he was the like alongside Puyol was like the center back for Barca in the 2000s, you know? So like
Yeah, yeah.
kind of have to do we
Oh,
put him
and
table four though? That's the thing.
also
Is he
part of that,
above?
like, yeah, that six trophies, like Barca team where they won like six trophies in the year in 2009. He was a part of that team. So
What do you
honestly,
guys think?
I think,
Ah.
I don't know.
I think we might have to put him. I think I don't know if he's
Just
better than Koulibaly, to be honest.
think, do we move Koulibaly up and put
I'd
him?
move Koulibaly
But
up to table four, and I'd put Marquez at the top of five, personally. What do you think, Julian?
yeah, I don't know, man, because I think it's where downplaying his role, right? Because I think also like we just don't know enough about him, haven't seen enough about it. And Koulibaly was great, but I think we might be a little bit tainted by like recency bias
You know what?
in this aspect, right? Like I just don't know. But then again, it's impossible to get all the information out. So honestly, I'm happy with that. I would say top of table, maybe table four, and then yeah, maybe Koulibaly.
We could do this as well.
Yeah, the thing is, Koulibaly had a great
I'd put him
peak,
above
but that
Koulibaly though, to be
yeah, because like
honest.
Oh, so you're
Koulibaly,
changing
all he
your
had
mind,
was a great
Pablo.
peak, right?
Yeah,
Like all he had
Julian's
was
convinced me. Yeah, because of
Well,
the
the thing,
accolades and
and like 0506 and all, yeah, dude, I think like
yeah,
just for that Barca team and name alone, the fact that
yeah,
he's the center back, you kind of
yeah,
got to give him, yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
Because like
So,
also you have to think about the name, right? Like if you're being a partner at Goldman Sachs is like better than being a partner at like some small bank, right? So you need to I don't know. That's just how I see it as well.
yeah.
so
Not true.
can I
Oh,
kick this one off with
yeah, yeah.
Marquinhos?
Go
Yeah.
ahead, go ahead.
So, as the man who lives in Paris and like obviously my team is Chelsea. PSG is kind of like a kind of like a weird second team for me. I'll root for them if Chelsea isn't playing, and since I live here, I root for them. Marquinhos, dude, I'm gonna say it. I think the last season kind of changed his legacy for me. Like he's always been a very good player. He's been very good in France, and I know people criticize our domestic league. I think that Champions League run elevates him, and personally, dude, I'd put him end of table four. I don't know. That's my opinion.
I think that's super low, to be
Yeah,
You
honest.
think that's
put
low?
him.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say like table two or table three, honestly.
No,
Oh, table two. No, 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 no.
no,
Table
he's
two
not
is
table
crazy.
two. He's not
Yeah,
table
table
two.
two is
Here's the
crazy.
thing is like I like him a lot. Again, not to yap too much, but like when I'm looking at these table three guys, like is
Bro, I
he
know why. I know why this fucker wanted to put him in table two or three, bro. It's because he played for Roma.
He did
That's the
play for
only reason
Roma,
why he
but
wanted to put him in two or three, bro.
but
Those
the thing
golden
is, like,
years in Roma built him up as
dude,
a
is what I
center
well, he
back.
said
play.
that crazy? Is table four that crazy? I guess he's a table three, man. I just feel
I
like
think he's a table three. I would put him above Godi.
I
I
put
would
him
put him
above
above Godi.
Boateng and Boateng.
fuck, maybe I'm underrating
Yeah,
him then.
yeah.
I'm just looking at
I,
these guys and I'm looking at their career, their longevity, international career, and I just
But
feel like
he had longevity as well. He's been
he
at
did, he
PSG for
did,
like
and
12
he
he
years,
helped,
you
has, and
know?
he's an
and
icon.
he's still
Yeah.
playing.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Maybe
I
I'm
would put
trying to
him there. I'm happy with
overcorrect.
him.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm trying to overcorrect. That could be
No,
it.
no. I think he's good. I think he's good there.
And also he's morphed from like this young player, you know, he arrived at PSG when he was 18
He
from
was
Roma
so
for
good
like
as
30
well.
million.
Yeah,
And then now he's like this captain that's like bringing in the new age, you know? So I think
yeah.
that counts for
Exactly.
something.
He's also, by
100%.
the way, not to harp on him too much, but he's like he's very small for a center back, man. Like most center backs are taller than
True.
yeah, I think
Very
he's
true.
about
Yeah,
182, 181 maybe. So he's like on the smaller side for a center back. But yeah.
yeah, for sure. What do you think, Mascherano? You can start, Julian.
Dude, like, just not a good legacy, right? Like, cut from the same cloth as Luis Suarez, just a disgusting player, bro. But obviously, it was incredible. Like, part of the 2015 Barcelona side, that alone has a lot of merit, and also, honestly, played a pretty integral role with Liverpool as well. I would say, I'm not gonna say much more. Table four for me personally.
I think
Okay.
that's high.
Really? No, dude. I
I
think he's table four.
no,
I
I
think
think
Table
he's
he's table
table
four.
four.
Okay.
Like, look at these ones in table five. I think
Yeah, yeah. No,
he's
he's
better
better
than
than
them.
them. But
yeah.
he's like, I'd put him behind Koulibaly personally.
Bro,
So we're
you
rating peak
I'm sorry.
highly
Okay,
then.
can I just say something? Can I just quickly say something? I don't know what is going on with the Koulibaly ball licking, bro.
No,
Yes, he
he's
had
good.
an insane peak. Don't get me wrong. That's all he had, bro.
But the thing
All he
is,
had
his
was the
peak was
peak.
like top five center backs in the
Oh
world, right?
my
Mascherano
fucking
was never like
God.
even top 10, like on his best
Oh,
day.
is that
No,
what you
I agree with
said?
Julian. You know what? He should be above. He should be above
Like,
Wow.
don't
Koulibaly.
get me wrong. Yeah, his peak was insane. I agree. Could even be like top three center back. But that's all he had, bro. That's literally all we're going off of right now is,
He
oh, his
won the
peak, his
African Cup
peak.
of Nations with Senegal.
Okay, fair point. Fair point.
That is a
Fair
fair
point.
point, actually.
But
But
still, man. But still, that was just part of his peak, bro. It's just maybe three peak seasons, bro. I mean,
What are you saying about this
he also
next
won
guy,
Champions League,
Jake?
right? He also won Champions League with
and
Chelsea,
you
no?
want me,
Do
huh?
you want to start? You can start. You
Koulibaly?
can
No,
get started.
he came
No.
after he came after we won Champions League, Julian.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he
You
didn't
want
win the
me to
Champions League.
start with this guy, dude? I think I should
Yeah.
not start with this guy.
I mean, do you want to start, Julian? I feel like
Yeah,
it's
sure.
unfair if I
Sure.
start.
Okay, so Juan Jesus as a center back for me. Oh, is that okay, is that Walter Materazzi? I can't really
Let's not.
pronounce it.
It's
Walter,
Marco.
Walter is
Marco.
crazy.
We're leaving that in, by the way.
Bro, I can't even tell who he is, man. My glasses are like,
Dude,
Marco
I'm
Materazzi.
so raring to
oh, it's
go. You guys
Materazzi.
place him first. Let's hear it.
I'll leave it up to you, Pablo.
Okay, I
You
mean, look, I'll start. I'll be objective. Like, you know, we can make fun and games. I'm sure you'll get into like the part that detracts from his legacy. If we're being honest, he was a good center back. He wasn't a great center back. Even in the World Cup in 2006, he wasn't a starter. He only started because another player that's coming up on this list was injured. I think I think he's a table five defender personally. Like like lower than Barzagli, maybe higher than Ledley King because he did have a long career. But I'm happy to put him at the bottom of table five too.
I would put him above Ledley King personally.
Dude,
What do you think?
thank God I didn't hear delusion right now. I was ready to go tooth and nail. Table five is fair. I'll accept table five, but like there's no chance he could go higher. And also he's not better than Barzagli. Like there's no way. He's not better than
Hmm.
Barzagli. Like that's
So,
the
would we have fought had a fight if I said that he was table four?
he's just not. I mean, objectively, he's not better than these
I mean,
players.
yeah, but he scored a goal in a World
His
Cup final. He
entire
played a
dude,
pretty,
his entire career pre Inter Milan is shite. And
he,
also like like it's
no,
just
he played
shite.
for
It's like dude, it's
Perugia.
like random fucking teams. Like
Yeah, he played
no,
for
I
Perugia
no.
when they were
He's
like
also
pretty
like
sick.
objectively one of the biggest pieces of shit on this list. So off that alone,
Spoken like a
I'm
true Frenchman, bro. Okay,
no
yeah,
He
man.
played
I mean,
he
I've
played
got
a key
beef with
part
him,
in
but
the World
like
Cup final for sure.
I'll give him this, but he's not. I don't like genuinely, even if I put my bias aside, I genuinely don't think he's better than
No,
David
I agree.
Luiz,
I don't think he's
Laporte, or
better
Bazagli.
than these guys. What are we?
Anyways,
Ooh,
Nesta,
Nesta.
I'll kick it off, and I'm curious how
Yeah,
people are going to react.
oh, no, yeah, yeah.
Dude, Nesta, Pablo's heard me yap about him before. I think he was so good. I think he was phenomenal. I would argue he's this. This is going to sound crazy, and I think I'm going to have to defend my point. I think he's the second best Italian on this list after the GOAT,
Maldini.
obviously.
I agree. Yeah,
And
I think
I
he's
would
high
put
tier
him.
two.
We're either putting him at the very top of tier two, and I think he's making a case for table one, man. Like that's my opinion.
I would say potentially table one. I'm just looking at who's coming after. There's a
Prob-
couple after that definitely need to be in table one though. So I would put him at high table, like top of table two for
the
now, and
problem
then we
is his
can.
international career. He missed out because of injury on that '06. Like that's
Yeah,
kind of a shame, you
yeah.
know?
If he had won that '06 World Cup, he definitely would have been in table one in my mind.
Mm.
But he won like two Champions Leagues. He made a Champions League final as well. Like he was phenomenal for Lazio. He was just like
He was so
a
good.
very he was also good on the eye, like he just looked good when he was playing. Good looking guy, but that didn't hurt either, you know.
What do you say,
But
Julian? What
yeah.
do you think?
Yeah, honestly, like I'll be honest, I haven't watched many of his highlights, haven't watched him play, but just from word of mouth, right, and the reputation that he has, right, he's always in the conversation for the top center backs of all time. So, and just going off both of your guys' knowledge, right, especially Pablo as a resident Italian, yeah, I'm honestly happy to put him top 10. He was always going to be in the top 10, regardless of whether anyone's watching him or not, just based on pure
Nice.
reputation.
I say,
Otamendi,
yeah.
No, bro.
six.
Yeah, I'm putting him
No,
above
six is
Carragher.
harsh. Six is
I'm
harsh.
okay. I still don't know why the fuck Ledley King is so like bro.
Okay, maybe we relegate Ledley King
Yeah,
to top
bro.
of
Yeah.
tier
Yes,
six.
yes, yes. And I think Otamendi on the same.
Really? You think that? Dude,
No,
Otamendi's better than
yeah,
Materazzi,
he
bro.
is. He
Like,
is. He is.
come
I don't
on.
know. I don't think so. He did
Bro,
score
okay,
in a
Come
World Cup
on,
final.
bro.
I
Come
think so.
on.
I think so.
He's
He's
better than
a World
Materazzi,
Cup
bro.
winning, World Cup winning, center back, part of a great Manchester City team as well.
But I feel like Materazzi's role in winning that World Cup was bigger than Otamendi's.
You're
But
you're
I don't
giving him
know.
too much Pablo. For someone who doesn't want to rate peak too highly, you're giving like one moment too much fucking like
No, that's fair. I
leeway
mean,
for
Otamendi,
Materazzi.
yeah, he wasn't
Yeah,
great, but he was probably better than Materazzi. Yeah,
I'll put him there. I think he's good there.
Pepe.
Pepe.
Who wants to start? I'm really curious about this one.
I feel like Jake, you should start because I've heard. I think we've had conversations about this, and I think you set a good foundation.
Dude, I don't remember what our conversations were, but maybe it's changed recently. Even though I think he's like kind of a piece of shit, and like as far as players go, he's kind of an asshole. Yeah, dude, you gotta rate him. He was very good. You
Yeah,
gotta give his club career credit.
yeah,
I think he's minimum table three, man. Like
yeah,
minimum.
Table three.
yeah.
What do you think he's lower
I
than
was I
that,
was gonna
Pablo?
say four. I was gonna say t top of table four, but I don't know. I mean, the thing is, he did have a good career, right? Like he was obviously at Real Madrid for a decade. He
Yeah.
won the Euros with Portugal. Like that's huge, right? He was even playing until recently. He was like 42 and he was still playing.
True. And
But
he's
like
fast as well. Yeah,
I do think it does detract a little bit. Like the fact that he just like kicked this guy like when he was on the floor. Like I don't know, like his
yeah,
antics off the pitch like
yeah.
do detract a little bit. Or like his antics like
I
on the
would say,
pitch.
yeah,
But
I would probably say top of table four just because he had a
Oh,
long
fair.
career, won trophies at every single cup he played, right? Also won an international trophy with Portugal. So I think top of four,
yeah,
like
But
fair.
I agree. But he
here,
was the
here,
B side as well,
here's the thing,
right? Like
guys,
in
is like I also don't. It's funny that I'm defending him because I don't like him. I think he's kind of an asshole. Firstly, maybe I'm biased because dude, I saw him play against Chelsea in like the 2020s, and he was still really good. He was like late 30s.
Yeah.
Apart from that, he was a stalwart in that Real Madrid side, like 10 years at Real Madrid playing alongside Ramos. Like,
Actually, yeah, you're so fucking right. Actually, no, bro, I would say above Sol Campbell.
I mean, he
Maybe
won
Sol
three
Campbell.
Champions
dude, I would
Leagues.
agree, man. Like,
Like I would
I
say,
think he's better than all of these, like off of legacy, you know?
yeah. Like
Fair enough.
honestly, yeah, genuinely,
Upgrade. Let's upgrade him.
yeah, I would say yeah, table three, high table three, above
Above
Sol
Sol
Campbell.
Campbell, you said,
Oh,
right?
sorry. Yeah,
I mean, Julian doesn't rate Sol Campbell, which is kind of
I
weird.
don't, I don't know why it's so
he
high.
was good. He was
We need
really
to
good.
down, we need to move someone from table three down to table four, I think.
Go Dean, it's got to be.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
gotta
yeah,
be
I don't think
Godin.
Godin does Godin go above those three defenders though? I don't think so. I think
Yeah, I think he
Mascherano is
does.
better.
I think he
What?
does, man.
You think he does?
Yeah.
He was really
Diego
good.
Godin above Mascherano.
Yeah,
Yeah. Can I start with the next one?
yeah.
Because
Kick it
I
off.
think Gerard Piqué is one of the most overrated players in history. Like I really don't think I like honestly, I don't think he's a great player. I don't think he's a good person either, personally.
Okay, okay.
I'm putting him like table five at best.
What?
What?
No, dude. What?
No,
That's
that's
actually one of the
ridiculous.
most insane things I've heard, and I don't even like the
That,
guy that. You know what, Julian? You go. You go.
I mean, dude, are you fucking kidding me, bro? I mean, his career at Barcelona, his career at Manchester United. Yes, he was young, right? United, really young. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I agree. But then fuck it. Let's just talk like pure numbers, right? Pure numbers. He was an integral part of that backline, that Barcelona backline. Not even wrong, maybe even captain or vice captain at least. I know for sure. But I mean, dude, for Spain, starting center back for Spain and
Yeah,
for Barcelona
Pablo.
at a time where both of them are at their peaks. I'm sorry, there's no and like
Yeah,
I don't care where he goes, but there's no way he's not above.
Pablo.
I would say honestly, table two at least. I would
Yeah,
say no parts of table two, maybe.
What?
Yeah,
yes, I
table two.
agree, dude. I actually agree, Pablo. I think you're really underrating him here, man. PK, like, take aside what you feel about him as a person,
Just
dude.
because he
I
fucking
was
shoots
gonna
clear.
say he's better than everyone else in table three. I would put him like table two.
Wow.
Yeah.
He
Dude, he's
fumbled Shakira, man.
bro,
Yeah, but that's
bro, but
not
his
footballing,
football
bro. We're
ability,
talking
bro,
football here, bro.
he was at the heart of that Spain team that we place so
Yeah,
much value in, and he was at the
yeah,
heart of Barcelona. The thing is, and I will say, after like 2015, his career took a massive shit and his performances were really bad. Like the
yeah,
tail end of his Barcelona career, I think was not great.
yeah.
But that like 7, 8 years where he was Barcelona and Spain was
Yeah.
crazy, man. Like
So I
I
couldn't agree more.
table five, Pablo is there's no way. Like there's no way. I know you value center backs. There's no way you realistically think he's table five.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put him bottom of table two for now. Uh,
Puyol, I think is much better than PK.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
That's
I agree.
fair. I would
Not
agree
much
with that.
better, but like better for sure.
I'd say table two.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would say,
He's below
Above Rio
Rio.
Ferdinand, maybe? Or below
Really?
Rio. I don't
I'd say
know. Like,
below Rio, man.
wait, what the fuck? Wait, why is Nesta in table two? I thought Nesta was gonna be table one, no?
We can
oh,
move
yeah.
him up.
Yeah, let's
We can
move
move
him
him
up for
up.
now.
Yeah, we can move him up for now. Again, I love him, but yeah.
Yeah, I would say Puyol, for me personally, man, he is sort of like gooning between that like table two, table one area.
Oh,
I
wow. Yeah,
dude,
I think there's an argument for him to be table one as well, to be
but
fair.
but do you guys like now that we're speaking more objectively, do you think he's better than Rio Ferdinand? Because I'm not sure.
No, no, I don't think like technically, no, I don't think so. But like in terms of leadership, he was insane, right?
Yeah, he
Like,
played 600 games for Barcelona. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
He's
yeah,
got to
I
be
would
table
say,
two minimum.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, it really just depends on how you weigh it because technically, I
I
think,
think he's above Chiellini.
yeah, I would agree
Yeah,
with
I
that.
would say he's above Chiellini probably. But below maybe below Rio. I don't know. I mean,
He
I think
looks
he's a bit
good
better
there.
than Rio, but yeah,
Mm,
maybe.
We'll leave it there for now. We can discuss.
Albiol, table six.
Yeah, table
Like
six.
yeah,
maybe right
There's no
above
question.
Dante, but he might be below Dante. I don't know why he's in this
dude,
list.
let's be real. He's below Dante.
bro. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of these players, bro. The next player as well, Romero, bro. I
Roberto Ayala. He was pretty good,
I
man.
don't know enough about him.
He was part of the
okay.
Valencia team that won two league titles.
Wait, I thought you
I'm
said
gonna
that's
defer.
Romero. I thought that
No,
No,
was
no, no.
no.
It's
Christian.
I'm gonna
Roberto
defer to
Ayala.
you guys. I don't know. I really don't know
He's a
anything about him.
he's an Argentinian player that used to play for Valencia.
Bro, are you
Uh,
sure that's not Christian Romero? I can't see.
yes, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
It's
it's not.
look up Roberto Ayala.
Okay, yeah,
Where
I'll
would you
leave it
put
to
him,
you.
Pablo? Is he like above table
I don't know.
six? Is
He won
he?
two league titles with like Valencia under Benitez. Like I would say like table five though, like bottom table five. Like he's not better than Materazzi. He's not better than like any of these other guys.
Yeah, right.
I'm deferring to you on this because I genuinely don't know enough about him to
Yeah,
rank.
no, same
What do
here.
you guys think about Ruben Diaz though?
I
I'm
think,
yeah.
okay, Jake, do you want to go?
No, no, go for it.
I, as much as it pains me, and trust me, it pains me as a United fan, but I think Ruben Diaz, without a doubt, has been one of the best defenders in the last 5, 6 years of the Premier League, right? I think the way he came into that City team and just made that role his own was arguably the best player on the best team that season. Um, yeah, maybe he didn't have a lot of success with Portugal. I think he might have won a Nations League, but yeah, if we're talking peaks, I think he has a better peak than Koulibaly.
I'd agree with that.
He's table four for me, is what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd put him above Koulibaly.
I
I
would
wouldn't
put
put
it.
him above Mascherano though.
Honestly, man, I would put him above Godin, bro. Because I've seen both of them play, and for me, Ruben Diaz, technically insane, right? Like, just yeah, I don't know. You guys, I'll leave you guys to it. I'm happy with him at table four, but I would put him on the upper ends of table four personally.
Dude, I don't think he's better than Godin. I don't know about you,
I
Pablo,
don't
but
think so either. I mean, I think Godin showed up when it mattered a lot. You know, like Ruben Diaz, like in the big games, like against Chelsea in the Champions League final, like he was kind of suspect in that Kai Havertz goal. You know, like I don't know. I think he's good where he is right here.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Happy with that.
all right.
I
Oh,
mean,
top
Table
five,
Ramos
one,
no
obviously table
question, no
one.
question.
tier one,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
Yeah,
the question is where?
I don't think he's above Maldini personally.
I
He's
would put him.
above.
I
Yeah,
I
I'm
think he
happy with
might
that.
be second. Yeah, I do think he's
Yeah,
better than Nesta.
I mean,
yeah,
like we don't even need to say that much about him. It's
yeah,
Sergio
Mr.
Ramos.
Clutch, man.
yeah,
Yeah, literally
exactly,
the clutch gene, the captain. Yeah.
exactly.
He scored two goals in two Champions League finals for a center back. That's insane.
It is
Yeah, that's
insane.
actually insane. He as a goal scoring center back, I think he might be the best on this list. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
Definitely.
no doubt.
All right, well, let's keep him there. Rudiger, I'm gonna say what I think, and if you guys think it's wrong, you can call me out. For me, he's table four. I don't think he's lower than table four. I think he's better than everyone in table five, and I think winning the Champions League with Chelsea was great. He was great at Roma, was very good at Chelsea, has been good at Real Madrid. I think he's like a table four solid.
I'd agree. Yeah, like he was great for us at Roma. He played for Stuttgart before actually as well, which is the city I'm living in right now. So, you know, I would say table. Is he above Koulibaly? I think he probably is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say so.
yeah,
I would say so.
definitely.
Yeah, I
I
would
Wins
would
the
put
say
him
Champions League
also,
as
below. Yeah,
well.
I would also put him above Diaz, and yeah,
I
I don't
agree.
know. Maybe I would also maybe
I
put
don't
him.
think he's below I think he's above Mascherano
Yeah,
personally.
yeah. I would keep him there. I think that's good. I think that's good.
All right.
Walter Samuel. What are we saying, guys?
I'll pass the thing over to you, Pablo. I mean, again,
Honestly,
gonna be part
Walter
of the
Samuel's.
Inter, yeah, part of the Inter like treble winning team, right? And
Yeah, he was good though. He played for Roma. He played for Real Madrid as well. He won the league with
yeah,
Roma. Roma has three league titles in its history. So like, you know, he was a big part of that.
yeah,
They used to call him the Wall.
yeah,
So I would say honestly, this might sound like I'm overrating him. I think he's maybe high table five, low
yeah.
table four even.
I'd be happy with that, honestly, because as you
I don't know.
said,
I don't think he's better.
no,
I don't
no,
think
no,
he's
not
better
table
than
four.
David
Yeah, yeah,
Luiz
table
though.
five. I would
Yeah,
say
All
I would
right.
say
table
he's
five.
right behind David Luiz.
I'll defer to you. I genuinely don't know that much about him. I know he was that Inter player. He won the treble with them. He was like playing
Yeah,
for
he won
Inter
the
for like
try.
a
Yeah,
decade.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
He was good, man. He was, yeah.
Oh, this next one. I'm before you say anything, Jake,
Yeah.
personally for me, might be controversial, but I think he's top five for me personally.
I agree.
Wow, boys, I didn't expect that. I was ready to. Here's the thing. He's easily table two, is what I was going to
Yeah.
argue. And I think
Oh,
he's
no, that's for
better.
sure.
Like,
Yeah,
dude, Thiago Silva, I love this player so much.
yeah, of course.
Do you think
Longevity
he's,
and
the question is,
consistency.
do you think he's better than Cannavaro and
Yes,
Rio
yes,
Ferdinand?
I do. I do.
I mean, I think it's tough. It's tough because he played a lot of time for PSG, won a lot of league titles, but didn't really succeed in the Champions League. He did win the Champions League at Chelsea when he was older, but
When he was
like
great.
Cannavaro has a Ballon d'Or, like
Who-
that should mean something, I
Okay,
think.
I think he's
okay.
better than
I
Cannavaro,
don't
man.
think if we're talking technically, man, Thiago Silva's been one of the most insane defenders I've ever seen. Like his
Yeah.
understanding of the game, his reading, his longevity. For someone who loves longevity, man, this
No, that's true.
motherfucker
That's true.
plays
It's
I
true.
so
actually
much.
I don't hate that
Bro, and
positioning.
even
Yeah,
from
I
his
agree.
Italian days, man, even from his AC Milan
AC
days,
Milan
he
days.
was crazy.
It's
Yeah,
true.
he won a league title with AC Milan
True.
too.
I would put him top five, man. I would put him top five.
You think at that point?
Yes. Right now, top five. If someone else comes in,
I have okay. There's a future top five that I want to put. The question is, okay, all right, we can put him here for now, and then we'll argue. All right, so now moving on to Yap Stam. Um, I'll say what I think. We got a United fan in the call, so I'm curious what he's gonna say. I'm putting him tier two, man. Straight up.
I'll wait for Pablo's rebuttal.
I don't know.
Before.
I think that's a bit high personally. I'd put him. I think he's more looks better in the tier three. Maybe we downgrade Boateng to tier four, and he goes after Marquinhos. Like, I think that's a more adequate placement for him. What do you think, Julian?
Wow.
Well, I just think, right? Treble winning side, right? Came up against that AC Milan, right? Shevchenko, Ronaldo, three Premier League titles in a row. Played in Serie A, right? Was a key defender there. Won a trophy with Lazio, and I know that pains you to say out loud, Pablo, but I think the
He
accolades
did
speak
play
for
for
themselves.
Milan too.
He also played for Milan, exactly. Yeah, true.
I think he
I
won a
think he was a great
Champions League
defender.
there.
I think he was an insanely powerful center back, super fast, super versatile. Do I see him tier two? Maybe, yeah. Maybe like between tier two and table three.
So
Yeah,
can I can I say why I think he's tier two?
yeah.
Was at United for 3 seasons, won the league every single one of those seasons,
Yeah.
was also PFA Player of the Year back to back to back. That's fucking insane as a
Yeah,
center.
I
And you
didn't
can
even know
fact
that.
you can
I didn't
fact
even know
check me
that.
on this. He was
Yeah,
literally three-time PFA Player of the Year for those 3 seasons he was at United. And that's
yeah, that's table
ignoring like
two.
him at Milan. That alone for me, like it puts him table two. He was just so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I agree with
Honestly, I'm
that.
happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Is he above
I
PK? I don't know.
I don't think so personally, just because of
I don't
PK.
think he's above PK, no,
Yeah,
to be
All
honest.
right.
yeah. Sorry, Pablo.
That's okay. All right. John Stones.
It's tough.
I would say right behind Koulibaly, personally, because I really rate him as a center back. I really do.
I tend to agree. Yeah, I think table four is fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would agree. I think he's better than everyone in table five, especially with his achievements at City when they're treble winning season. So yeah.
yeah.
Toby Alderweireld.
So,
He was
table
good,
five.
man.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
good, bro. But
He's
at the
better
same
than
time,
everyone
like,
in table
yeah,
six.
he is. He's better than
I think
many
he's
people.
table
Yeah,
five. Yeah.
yeah. I would
Where do you
say,
it's above Materazzi?
I don't think he's above Materazzi.
I think
Materazzi
he's
won the
above
World Cup. And the
Materazzi,
thing is,
man.
you gave company
I think he's
grief.
above Matthias.
I don't think so because you gave company grief for being bad with Belgium. Like he got turned around by Hal Robson Kanu in 2016, man. Like when it counted. Well,
A
also, he
fair
played for
argument.
Tottenham. When the chips were down, he always underperformed. Like that, he can't go above
Yeah,
Dude, they
you
went
know
to
Materazzi,
the
what? It's
Champions League
true.
final though.
Should know, but
and they
still,
lost. Yeah, I
I
mean,
would put him above Materazzi.
Yeah,
I
but
can
it's
send
fucking
them
Tottenham.
a Champions League final winners trophy. You know, like that was great for them.
All right. Well, I'm not, dude. He can't be lower than this. I mean, if you guys
Yeah,
tell
I think
me,
that's good. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm happy
I
with
think
that.
yeah.
all
I
right,
mean, next you start Jake
tier one, and I'm gonna hear
JT.
your arguments, but for me, tier one, 100%. And I'll
I
just
agree.
lay out
I think
why
yeah.
before. Like, I'm expecting arguments against this. John Terry was the leader of the Chelsea defense in those two back-to-back seasons of winning the Premier League, including the one of only conceding 15 goals.
Yeah,
Not only that, after Rafa Benitez came and said, "You're done, your career's over, get out of here, son. You're never going to play for Chelsea again."
yeah.
He fucking captained our team, stayed around. Jose Mourinho came in, won the league as captain 10 years later. 2004, 2005 won the league as the leader of our defense. 2014, 2015 won the leader as the center back, playing every single game, 38 games in that Premier League season. Like, bro, for me, he's table one.
Julian.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. Like accolades speak for themselves, and his role in different Chelsea teams of different generations under different managers, and he still was able to perform at such a high level, right? The only thing is for me, right? The thing that distinguish, yeah, I would put him above Thiago Silva personally, but I can't put just the international career is the thing that really bugs me, right? Because obviously,
Fair.
like, it's technically insane. Like, I agree, top five career, domestic career, like club career, insane. But like, if you're thinking like full rounded career, yeah, you know what? I'm fine. I'm happy with him top five for now, and we can discuss later. I'm happy with him top five.
Anyways, it was very passionate for me, but I just feel like, dude, all of those things. Also, like he
Yeah,
was so
yeah,
good on the ball technically. He was actually a
he
great
was,
passer.
yeah.
For me, he's better than all of those. Also,
Yeah,
just off longevity.
JT was pretty fucking good, but I mean, you know, we're not going to get into his character because that would be a very different ranking, personally. But
Hey, let's
obviously,
not bridge it. Let's not take another bridge or like take the bridge elsewhere.
he was
Anyways, yeah.
you should have said water under the bridge, but he
Water under
was
the
Dude,
bridge.
I'm glad.
he was as good for
Yeah.
Chelsea as he was poor for England, in my opinion. Like he was very poor for England
Yeah,
in
but
those
all of
years they
those,
were
that golden
underperforming.
generation of England, they all performed, man. I
But
don't know how much of that you can put
I
on
would say
him.
he's better than Thiago Silva. The only reason why I'm hesitating is because there is a player in the last ones that we have that I don't know, like, but we'll
I know we're
discuss
gonna get
later.
into it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would say for now,
Anyways,
let's leave him where he is.
Kolomuani. Oh, sorry, Kolomuani.
Kolo
Jesus Christ.
Muani.
Kolo Tour. Sorry.
Table
Kolo.
six for
Fucking,
me,
fucking
personally.
French flag.
Yeah.
I think it's
So
table six, guys. Like
You think?
below Carragher, above Ivan Cordoba. What do you guys think?
I would say he's above Alderweireld, bro. Kolo Toure was
What?
nuts, bro. Yeah, bro. His career at Arsenal, bro. If I'm not wrong, he also did.
I
Did
don't
you
think
not
that's
wear
insane.
like I think he was a solid center back. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't like outstanding, but like he moved to City just when they got all the oil money, right? And
He's part of the
uh,
Invincibles.
So you think
so
he's better than Jamie Carragher, though?
yes, I do.
Fair enough.
Maybe it's a case of Jamie Carragher being quite low on this list because I think Jamie Carragher actually had like he was okay. Like
I think he's better than Carragher.
Okay, let's put him in table five then. I'm happy with that. It's not outrageous.
Is he better than Ledley King?
yes,
Probably he's probably has way
he's
more
better than
longevity than Ledley King.
He's better than Ayala as well, man. I think Ayala is being rated a bit highly right now.
Sure,
So
we can put him above Ayala.
And
I
I
don't
think
hate
he was
that.
better than Alderweireld as well, bro.
Okay.
I honestly think he was
he's
better
making
than
a charge
Alderweireld.
for the stops. Dude, at
He's
this
not
point, he's
no, he's
better
not
than
better than
Materazzi,
no.
bro.
He's not better than Materazzi. Let's not slander.
I'm
Like
happy with that. I'm happy
I'm
with that.
happy
uh,
with that too, man.
wow. I vehemently disagree, but you know, it is a democracy, so
Okay, next.
So I've yapped about this guy on the podcast before, and I told Pablo in our very first video on the channel that I think in terms of center backs at their peak, I
Yeah,
think he's the best I've ever seen, bar none, just in my lifetime. Like if we're
yeah,
taking one season of a player at their very prime. He's the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
With that said, like, where are we ranking him, man? Because he's won two Premier Leagues now, a Champions League, and
Yeah.
he's like came back from everyone saying he was done. Like, he's table two minimum, but what, like,
Is he ta are we putting is it crazy to say that he could be in table one? Like I
I
don't
don't think it's
No,
know.
crazy.
it's not crazy at all. Shout out to Calvin. Um, but
Yeah, our friend Calvin, it's his favorite player is Virgil van Dijk.
I
Fair, man.
I would say the thing is, right? Don't get me wrong. Insane. One of the best wins I've seen, and also had that crazy stat where like nobody dribbled him over. I don't know how many
Like
games.
two seasons or something.
Yeah, and like so, if we're talking pure skill that I've seen from a center back and an all-round capability, he's up there, man. Like it's hard to pick a part of his game that's actually like truly lacking, right? And it's just when you think of his ability, and then you also think of that the Liverpool side that he's been a part of. At the end of the day, he's only won two Premier Leagues and a Champions League. Don't get me wrong, like big achievements. But like if I look at these other players, yes, they might not be technically on the same level, but they were able to be a part of like, yeah, I don't know, big teams that won over numerous years. And this Liverpool team have been challenging. I get it, and there's an argument to be said that like, yeah, they were up against this Manchester City, obviously led by Pep. So I don't know. I
The
would put him table two, high table two, personally.
the I get it. I get it. Well, the criticism you're bringing, the very minor criticism, since we all agree how good he is. But at the same time, dude, if that City team doesn't win four Premier Leagues in a row,
Yeah,
like this conversation changes a lot. And apart from that, he's one of those guys that we can say on this list, like confidently was the best center back in the world at
yeah,
multiple year stretch, you know?
it's true. It's true. It's true. And
I
I
would say
think that
he's top
yeah,
of tier two. Like I can't put him any lower than that.
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I agree. The question is, dude, like, because his
Does he is
peak,
he better?
as
Yeah, his peak
much as
was
I love Thiago
insane.
Silva, his peak is better than Thiago Silva's, but I don't
Way
know.
better,
For
I
And
almost
longevity,
think.
longevity. Pablo's a
Yeah, I'm a
sniper for
longevity
longevity.
guy. I'm gonna stick with Thiago Silva above Van
For now,
Dijk.
for now. Yeah.
Rafael Varane,
Well,
who wants to go first?
I'll kick
it's
it off. I'll
yeah,
kick it off,
yeah.
man, because as a United fan, I think he was actually immense for us. I rated him so highly, and it was so refreshing to actually have a capable center back at the back. And I think his career at Real Madrid speaks for itself, right? Also a part of that World Cup winning team where he was immense. He was like uh, a wall at the back, and so for me, I think he had a really good career. Yes, he was hampered by injuries. However, I think he still warrants a high place on this list just because how technically he was, how quick he was, his ability to read the game. I would put him table two personally.
Oh,
Wow, I think that's so high.
no. So I'll say, well, actually, you respond first. You
I,
respond
I
first,
I like
Pablo.
it, like I just think obviously he was great for Real Madrid. He was great for France. Yeah, like he was an integral part in that 2018 World Cup. But I don't think he was good for United at all. I mean, maybe this is an unpopular opinion. Like I feel like he was always injured and he was making a lot of money. And United were
I think
really poor when he
He
was
was good when
there.
he played.
he was good with his face. That's what I was saying. When he
Like
played, I
what
was
I'm
like, wow.
is he above? Would I put him? I wouldn't put him above Carvalho, for example.
So, dude, it's tough because Varane, you also have to factor in that, like, so I was expecting to be like breaking the mold here. I want to put him table three, but I like you can make an argument. He can't be lower than three, 100%. The thing is, he broke out at Real Madrid as a teenager. Bro, he
That's
was
true.
starting for Real Madrid as a teenager, like alongside Sergio Ramos.
Yeah,
Um, Immense for his club, so many titles, immense for France's national team. Like him and Titi as a pair were absolutely unreal. Like
you
I
know what?
don't think he's better
Yeah,
than Carvalho, but like I
yeah.
don't think it's insane to put
I
him.
you
Yeah.
know what? Honestly, maybe I'll revise. Maybe I was having him too much. Maybe yeah, three is good because I would probably put him around maybe around the middle of the pack. I still think Sol Campbell is like what the fuck is he doing there? But I would put him
He's
around.
got to be high
Definitely,
too.
yeah, he's definitely for me. He's definitely better than
I would put him here or here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
personally.
I'd put him below
I think
Lucio
he's better than
personally.
Pepe also because of
Yeah,
international
I think he's better
success.
than Pepe.
Yeah. Yeah. We can put him there.
But then we have too many here. Do we move
I'd
Carvalho
move
up
Carvalho
or do
up,
we
yeah.
move Boateng down?
We move
And we can
Boateng
do
down.
both.
Yeah. We move
No,
Boateng down.
I'd move Carvalho up to be honest.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is Boateng all the way last
Oh,
place in
whoops,
table
whoops,
for?
whoops. That was not intentional. Sorry.
Yeah.
There
We
we go.
can put him all the way last if you guys want. Like nothing,
No,
Nah,
no,
no,
no, no, no,
no,
no.
too.
no, 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 no.
All right, Jan
Vertonghen,
Vertonghen.
table 6 or 5. Like I think he's very overrated. I don't think
I
he was a
think he's
great center back.
five.
I think it's five.
I think he's
We need to
five.
make space in table 5 then. So let's move David Luiz up one, and then let's put Vertonghen like maybe next to Alderweireld. Like is that? I feel like that's like a good spot for him.
Dude, is David
It-
Luiz a table? I love David Luiz. He's my background, but is he a table four? I don't know. All right, fair, but it feels very generous. I don't know. Maybe I'm being.
I mean,
Do we put him
I'd
above or
put
below the
Yeah,
Vereld?
I put him there. I put him there.
below.
Yeah.
I'm happy putting Walter Samuel in table 4, but then we'd have to I don't know like David Luiz is pretty good.
He was good. He was very good. I'm not trying to discredit him. He just felt perfect in table five as the
I
head.
mean the last one, Nemanja Vidic, I think there's a spot in table 2
It
with his
very
name on
easy
it.
slots right into table two for me. What do you think, Julian?
Yeah. I, I'll be the voice of reason here and say, yeah, just because I would argue he had one of the best peaks. However, longevity wise, it wasn't, he didn't have such an amazing um, career in terms of length, but
Yeah,
his
but
peak
that
was
peak, how
insane.
good was that peak though? Like there was like
It
five
was
or six
insane.
years at
It
United.
was, mate, don't gas me up, bro. You're gonna make me say things that I don't want to say. So I'm
Yeah.
happy. Yeah, I'll honestly, I think it'll be poetic to slot him right beside Rio Ferdinand, right there in table two, just because technically both of them insane.
You put him above Puyol?
That's kind of crazy, I think.
Yeah, just because the thing is, Vidic only really had an amazing peak. He was really, yeah. Put him below Puyol. I think that's fair. I think
Above
that's
Chiellini.
above Chiellini, easy. That's no question. I mean, even
Also,
though
I do want to
Chiellini
amend.
had the longevity, Vidic for me. I mean,
I
yeah,
do want to amend. I misquoted it. Yep, Stum had three PFA Team of the Years, not necessarily
Okay.
Player of the Year. That was wrong. I want to
Yeah,
clarify.
that was
I've just
crazy. I was
Googled
like,
that.
fair
I've just
enough.
Googled that. That's wrong. But he was PFA Team of the Year. And I also maintain he should definitely be table two, by the way.
No,
But
I still agree with that. Yeah.
yeah.
so what? Sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Yeah, I mean, Pablo,
I'm pretty,
you have
yeah.
an issue with him being above Chiellini. I
No,
don't,
no, I'm pretty
but
happy with the list as a whole. Like, I don't really think there's anything that would change at this point. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think Dante just takes it over Sammy Hippia personally. No, I'm kidding
Yeah.
around. I'm just kidding
I mean,
around.
Dante's still playing today. He's like 42. He's still playing. So
At Lille,
longevity.
actually, the longevity, on longevity
No, no,
alone, bro.
I think it's at Nice.
Bro, I would fucking yeah, it's me. Sorry, you're right. Bro, I don't know how Ledley King, bro, ended up on this list, bro. And I don't know
Leslie
why he's
King
on
was
he
good,
was good,
man.
man.
really. Fair, fair. Maybe I just don't know enough, but
Like he was starting for England. Like he was a good player. It's not like he was just some scrub that, like Raúl Albiol should not be on the in this conversation for me.
yeah,
Neither Dante.
yeah, it's true, it's true. Yeah, I'm happy with that list, boys.
I'm pretty
Perfect. Well,
satisfied.
thanks
Dude,
for watching, guys.
sorry,
Yeah.
before we call it, dude, should Van Dyke be above Thiago Silva or are we locked in on that?
I'm more of a longevity guy, so I would keep Thiago
Yeah?
Silva
I
slightly
would
Okay.
above.
say, I would say, yeah, because Thiago
Okay.
Silva is now finished his career. If Van Dijk does something in the next 2, 3 years, happily put him above. But for now,
Fair.
oh, Thiago Silva. Sorry.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. This was our center backs tier list. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.